Hello everyone, how you guys doing? On today's video, we're going to talk about Finland. Um, Finland, their new prime minister or president, I think President Alexander Stubb is the hottest politician out of Europe. You know, people don't really hear something about Finland that often. I've talked about Finland on this channel in the past in my old channel. So now, after Donald Trump met Vladimir Putin in Alaska last week, so a few days later, Donald Trump hosted a meeting between U.S. and the European leaders, which Zelensky was part of. So normally, when this kind of situation happens, whenever U.S. is having some kind of meeting when it comes to Ukraine, people that are always involved is European Union, UK, France, Italy, and Germany. These four countries are always the forehead because they are the pillars of European Union. So, but surprisingly, in this time, Finland president was also involved in the meeting. Why was he involved? I will tell you guys when I finish. When you finish watching this video.
And by the way, Alex, I'd like you to say a couple of words too. You're a young, powerful man. Before I finish up, I want you to say a couple of words. Go ahead.
I'll take the notion of youth back to my wife and try to convince her. Thank you very much, Mr. President. I think in the past 2 weeks we've probably had more progress in ending this war than we have in the past three and a half years.
Now, why is Finnish president on the table during the meeting? Well, it's because of the shared border with Russia, a very long border with Russia. They have gone to war with Russia during the Second World War, and he explained it during the conversation. Because during the conversation, Donald Trump wanted him to say some few words. So he actually explained the reason why he's there. So if there is any country that knows how to deal with Russia and get what they want, it's Finland. Because not only that Finland share the border with Russia, they are also part of NATO. They finally joined NATO, even though I think they should have joined NATO a long time ago. They joined NATO. So the notion somehow that Ukraine that shares border with Russia can't join NATO can be debatable, but I understand the Russian perspective of why they don't want Ukraine to join NATO. But Finland joined NATO and they share border with Russia. So back to Alexander Stubb. He's a 57-year-old man. I think what he did in the past week is kind of like launching Finland in the global conversation when it comes to security and norm, you know. And he says something about, I think I played it in this video that you just watched. He says something that Donald Trump have made a major move in stopping the war in Ukraine in the last 2 weeks than other previous administrations have done in the last 3.5 years. That is true. That is fact. Because throughout in the past 3.5 years, when the other administration, Joe Biden was in office, all we keep hearing is arming Ukraine, funding their war. You know, so no president have actually come and speak passionately, emotionally about the deaths of people that are dying. So that, I don't know why people are not giving Donald Trump credit. He has come out even before he became president. You know, it's one thing to say he was saying it to win election, and he became president and continued to talk about the human cost. He is the only person that will actually put numbers in the deaths of people that die weekly basis. Couple of thousands of people dying on a weekly basis when it comes to the war between Russia and Ukraine. So Alexander Stubb, in that meeting, gave Donald Trump credit for that. I know some people on the left were upset. People on the left are losing their mind. Oh my God, you know, what the hell? You know, why did he come and say this? Because you give credit where it's due. So Donald Trump have done more, honestly speaking. So not only that, he give Donald Trump credit, he also put his country on the map. Because a lot of people they hear about Finland, but they don't know that Finland having hundreds of miles of border with Russia. and they have gone to war twice. I think on my record book. So now that he's out there advocating for Europe, advocating for Ukraine, with under U.S. leadership, they have put the country on a map, on a positive light. And the reason why I'm making this video, that a lot of people in Finland are proud of him. They're actually saying good things about him. He looked physically fit, but the guy is 57 years old. I know in today's age he's still young. It's a young age to be matter of fact, but 57, and he's still up there when it comes to age. So he shout out to him. He have put the country on the map. He have made people start to understand what Finland is all about. It is a very rich country with oil and livestock, fishery, industrial, and low population. So Alexander Stubb is another European politician that is out there that everybody needs to pay attention to, unless he will start screwing up. Because I remember I was one of the people that talked about Emmanuel Macron when Emmanuel Macron became president almost 10 years ago. So he was 39 when he became a president of France. So we were saying the same thing until he became what he became what he became. And a lot of people don't know that Emmanuel Macron, not to change topic, he used to work in Nigeria embassy, my native country. I don't know his role there, maybe a spy or something, I don't know. All joke, man. So he worked there before going back to France and become president. So, but today's video is about Alexander Stubb, how he came to the world stage and then put Finland on the map. So if you are if you are Finnish and you are watching this video, you have a good leader, and then he speak passionately about Finland, and also even more passionately about Europe as well. So that's the video. Just made this video about Alexander Stubb, the leader of Finland, how he have carried his country to the global stage in a positive light. Alright, see you guys on the next one. Bye.